imagine there's a lot of pride you can take in that first half performance and that large parts of the second half as well. And as you mentioned, the players gave you everything. We've got a lot of key players out injured and we're a very thin squad, so to come here and push Man U all the way, you can take a lot of pride from that.
Yeah, no, we can take a lot of pride from. We've took big steps. We've grown as a team. We've come here and pushed Man United on their own patch in terms of being 3-0 up, and you never want to concede 3 goals, and no, the players don't either. I don't. But yeah, those games when you're playing against the top teams, they push you to the end, and yeah, we've had some injuries. That's not any excuses for us. We have a good enough squad, and we've been pushing in this game now, and yeah, they give me everything. I'm just gutted for the players that we couldn't get that over the line.
Looking at the positives from this game, 3 very clinical finishes, and especially with Martha's in the second half there to get her goal, a second in 3 games. That's something you can take from this going into next week. Yeah,
definitely, and there's a lot of good play from there, from Beth's goal, Evelina's goal, Martha's goal. I thought they were really well worked, the 3 of them, and we put ourselves in a really good position. And yeah, our attacking play, I thought today when we got it right, was very good, and we got into dangerous situations, and we can take a lot of pride from that. And defensively, there's a lot of pride to take from it. But we have to reset now, regroup, and be ready for next week.
Obviously, it's our final WSL game before the Christmas break. First half of the season done, 20 points. We've already matched last season's total. What will you take from this first half of the season?
Yeah, we can take a lot of positives. There's a lot to take from it, from both phases of the game, and how much we've grown on the pitch, off the pitch, what we're trying to do in terms of how we play and the way we do things. Yeah, enormous pride for these players, and yeah, really thankful and proud of the group because they've given me everything, and the staff included. They've pushed the players and put them in a position to be on this pitch, and yeah, everyone's absolutely gutted because we want to come away with 3 points. But we have to look at how far we've come as a group, and that's big steps.
And for you, what have you learnt personally in your first 6 months or so in the WSL as a head coach?
Yeah, I've learnt a lot about not just the playing group and the club and our growth, but about the WSL more, in terms of from being here previously to now. We've took big steps, and the league's took big steps, and we know every game's going to be tight, and we can learn. We take lots of learnings from this game in certain moments, but around effort and hard work and commitment, I can't ask any more. They give me everything.
Obviously, we've still got one more game, the quarter-final, back here next Sunday. I'm guessing there's a lot of stuff you can take from this performance and a lot of stuff that you can learn from going into that huge game in the quarter-final.
Yeah, 100%. We can take a lot from it in terms of how we played, in terms of with the ball. There's elements we can be better at, but I thought some individual brilliance in certain moments was very effective. Some of the link-up play was very good. The bravery to keep doing it. And then we can look at ways we can manage the game maybe in the future, and I have to make sure I take responsibility for that.
Thank you, Martin.